Hello everyone, grade 5 students, teachers, parents, anyone who's watching us from any place in the world. Today, we stand here to announce the opening or the starting, actually the third start of our DAS talk. We will start with a quick word by our principal, Dr. Abdel Mohsen Sulaiman.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning and welcome everyone. This is one of the most beautiful events in our school and marks the conclusion of 2025 activities. DAS Talk. I would like to thank my colleagues, Ustad Bilal, Ustad Ashraf, and the grade 5 English teachers for their great efforts for organizing this event in such an outstanding way. My thanks also go to the judging committee for their participation. Thanks to my colleagues at the IT department and business office for their support. I would like to extend my special thanks to our heroes today, every student who participated in this event. And thank you, all of you, for joining us today. And inshallah, it's going to be a very amazing event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Abdel Mohsen. I'd like to take this. So, if you think AI will replace humans, this is totally wrong. What the students will do today will show you that ChatGPT or whatever AI that you will use, they will not be able to do it. Let's start by our first speaker, Adlan Al-Abbas.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Sports. What's your sport? Volleyball, football, American football. Did you know that if you play sports for 30 minutes every single day, you would gain 3 to 7 additional life years? Well, today I'll tell you my story with sports. Honestly, I never believed in sports. I thought there was no benefit into doing them. I thought they were just a waste of time. Actually, my only sport was eating and sleeping. That's all. I was a fat kid. I mean real fat. I was 45 kg as a 9-year-old kid. You know how big that is? One day, my father came in the room and said, "Son, you need sports. Come with me." He dragged me every single day to this one sport called squash. I said, "What is this squash?" A day and another passes by. I hate the sport. I thought it was just so annoying. But after a little while, I started getting used to the sport. Started enjoying the sport. Even everyone in the club started noticing my improvement. One day, there was this championship called Lee Meridian. I signed up immediately, but I signed up knowing that I'm gonna lose. But somehow, yes, the matches were really tough, but I made it to the finals. When I looked at my opponent, I wasn't looking at a human at all. I was looking at a skyscraper. How should a 10-year-old beat a 15-year-old? I thought the game was impossible. I thought I already lost. But with the cheering of my parents and picturing all the work I put in the past, I somehow won. And I'm glad to report that I have achieved my first championship, first place. Sports helped me lose my weight. Sports made me feel good. Sports made me feel confident. And most of all, sports made me focus on school. If a fat kid like me was able to do all this, just imagine what you can. Back to you.
Thank you, Adlan. And I'm going to join the gym today. Yazan Al-Shahri.
Good morning, everybody. So, you wouldn't believe if I told you this, but one of the youngest entrepreneurs ever, named Movaya Bird, is currently at the age of 24 to 27. And guess what? He's a multimillionaire. So, after I told you this, of course you might be wondering, how is he literally 27 and he's a multimillionaire? Let me tell you how. Movaya Bird, when he was 9 years old, everyone called him Mo. Mo loved dressing nicely and he loved being organized. But every single time he goes shopping, he realizes one tiny thing. All the bow ties are mostly for adults, and the ones that are for kids are ugly, boring, plain. How do I look? Anyway, forget what just happened. So, instead of complaining, he went to his grandma and asked her how to sew. Later on, he sold the things he made to his family members, friends, and people around him. A couple of years later, when he was 14, this time he made a business. I mean a real business, not a store just lying over there. No, he made a company named Mo's Bows. And if you want to Google it, you can Google it. You're gonna find it. So, ladies and gentlemen, and kids of course, if we notice things around us and try to help others, we can all be entrepreneurs. And remember this, an entrepreneur is not someone who starts big. An entrepreneur is someone who starts small by solving problems. And this is how many businesses start, like, not with a lot of money, but with one small idea. Thank you.
So it seems that we have to give a few more seconds to the judges based on request. We have a long list of kids today, 28, and it was so challenging to shortlist these kids. And everyone did really a great job. But we were able to do this. So our next speaker is Manaf and Nahdi.
Hi, I'm Manaf. You might be wondering why I stayed silent for 10 seconds. But in that 10 seconds, something powerful happened. Something strong. You guys listened. You guys focused. My big idea today is that silence isn't empty. It's a tool for better communication. Firstly, silence is a way of respect and kindness. Because when you stay silent, it makes people think that you value their words. For example, you guys, the auditorium, because you guys are staying silent, it makes me think that you guys value my words. Secondly, silence helps you focus. Because it's easier to understand what's happening when everybody's staying silent than when everybody's talking. Most importantly, silence can diffuse a conflict. I learned this in 3rd grade when my friend was yelling at me because of a game. I stayed silent and he kept yelling at me. But then something magical happened. My friend, he started to calm down and he thought again. And he noticed I wasn't wrong, but he was also wrong. That's the power of silence. It creates more space for thinking. It creates more space for thinking than fighting. So try this trick. When you're in a difficult situation, try this trick. Choose silence, listen, and think. You might just find a better solution. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Suleiman. Or shall I be silent? Our next speaker, and I will connect to his speech, is Sulaiman al-Bal'ous.
Read. Read is the word you hear every day. Your mom tells you to read, your dad tells you to. Oh, don't forget your teacher. Did you know that read is the first word Jibreel alayhi salam told Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam in the first surah, Surah Al-Alaq? Amazing, right? You see, reading is very important. You might think reading is pointless, but I hope that at the end of the speech, I will change your mind. Reading is very fruitful, and you can benefit from it in many different ways. One benefit is that you'll be able to learn more words and be at the top of your class. You can learn more words like these in books like Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, and Wings of Fire. I can tell you a word that I learned from these books that sounds fancy and complicated, but in reality, their definition and meaning is very simple. The word is benevolent. Benevolent. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was benevolent. He was kind and good-hearted. The second benefit is that you'll be able to give more accurate words, and there'll be no need for any explanation to give a message to other people. So let's say that now you're in a situation, you lack water, and you're in really desperate need for a solution. You thought of an idea. Instead of saying, let's convert salt water into fresh water using factories, you could say desalination. That is one of the words that I've learned through reading and studying in Unit 3. A third benefit is communication. Reading enhances communication. Undoubtedly, while reading, you could have seen and read many different characters meeting up with each other with many different personalities. By observing what they did, you can approach people in many different ways. In conclusion, reading is very beneficial. It opens our minds, gives us knowledge, and helps us in life. My name is Sulaiman Bal'ous, and thank you for listening. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Sulaiman. And our next speaker, well, he'll talk about something different that he is wearing. Faisal al-Zara.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Faisal Zara, and today I'll be talking about the benefits of horse riding. Yesterday, I fell from 1 meter while riding a horse. But my coach told me something really important. No matter how much times you fall down, always get back up. First benefit is how horse riding helps you physically. Horse riding helps balance your muscles. It helps strengthen your legs and core. It also helps with flexibility and endurance. Second benefit is horse riding helps you mentally. It relieves stress and anxiety, and also can be calming. One of the things you should know when you ride a horse or you have a business or anything is no matter how much your business falls, you fall from the back of a horse, always get back up more confident than the last time. Thank you, I'm Faisal Zahra.
Thank you, Faisal. And now, a different kind of a hobby.
He's gonna do it.
A unique kind of sport. Yusuf Atina.
Do I do? Teacher, do I do?
Hello, good morning to all. My name is Yusuf Adina from 5B, and today I'll tell you something interesting. First of all, when you see a drawing like this, what would you feel? Dark, scary, maybe even out of touch. Now, whenever you see a drawing like this, what would you feel? Sunny, nice, or even less calmed down. Have you ever seen a drawing that made you feel something? Maybe it made you smile, think, or even feel less alone. Now, imagine this. What if one simple drawing had the power to change someone's entire day, or even their life? Did you know hospitals around the world study how art affects patients? And the results are surprising. Looking at art for just 3 minutes can lower stress and even reduce pain. That's how powerful one drawing can be, even for me. My idea is simple. A single piece of art, even the smallest of drawings, can bring comfort to anyone who needs it. In many hospitals around the world, children's drawings are hung on the wall because of 3 simple reasons. First of all, art reduces stress. Second of all, it distracts the mind from pain or fear. And third of all, it makes the place feel safe. Sometimes the drawing of a sun, a flower, or even a funny cartoon can make a sick child feel brave. In moments like these, one drawing can bring hope. But this concept doesn't only apply to hospitals or even other people as well. It can happen in everyday life too. One day, I was working on one of my drawings, and I noticed something about myself. Whenever I felt stressed out about homework or even a project, I would start sketching anything and it made me feel more in control. As a 5th grader, I realized that art wasn't just something that I enjoyed for myself, it was something that helped me calm down. So remember, you don't have to be famous, your art doesn't have to be perfect, and this message isn't just for me or even for young artists. It's for you, for our school, and for our entire community. Your art can make a difference. Thank you.
Thank you, our great artist. These are his drawings, his personal drawings. Our next speaker is Muhammad al-Blushi.
So, tell me, has this ever happened to you? You're scrolling on your reels and shorts, not knowing what to do other than it. Hi, I'm Muhammad al-Blushi, and I like to talk about why being bored is actually better than having something to do. Now, I would say personally that one of my biggest red flags is that I'm always stimulated on my device. And I like to add to that by saying it's also there when I'm just having too much fun in general. You might be wondering though, having too much fun is bad for you? Well, studies say yes. We've all been addicted to something technologically at least once in our lives. Now, I really hate personally when my screen time is over or the Wi-Fi router is broken. But I just discovered it can also be pretty beneficial for you. So, if you may, please, close your eyes and imagine you're in your living room with zero technology, zero communication, no phones, iPads, television, whatever you use, none of it. You kind of feel calm, right? In a way you've never felt before. It's like you're urging yourself to do something, but you feel good about not doing it. Now, open your eyes if you may. How many things did you think to do in that brief period of time? Because I can name a few. You can perhaps maybe regulate your physical health by taking a walk, read a book, draw, create, play a board game, spend time with family and friends. You would be welcome to try anything you would like. And how many of you feel like bored is a bad word anyways? Because I would say otherwise. It helped me to experiment and stretch with my imagination and creativity. You know, being bored is how you get a hobby. It's how your mind, brain, body, and yeah, this is how they communicate with each other. This is how they kind of discuss with each other to get themselves a thing to do. It's when they start working. It's when they activate. Now, I too remember a time when I was bored. I was on a long road trip driving to Qatar when I realized that there was nothing really to do. Maybe I just took a glance outside, look at the camels marching. But I noticed that I kind of felt kind of good about not doing anything. So when I arrived at my destination, I thought to myself, maybe I should take an hour or two off of these devices. And what I do, I created a plan for the day, a routine. And yeah, for all of the teachers and parents watching out there, take a minute of your time to think about your child's technical free time and screen time limit. See what happens when they reflect on themselves. Maybe it could spark a change in their head. Maybe they could get a new hobby. Who knows? It's easy to practice, so hope everybody can follow these instructions. Spread this message around the world, parents. Good job. Anyways, this message applies to everybody, whether you're 4 or 90. You should always take your time to improve any bad habits you have. Whether it's big or small, I hope we can all do it together for the better of us all. Thank you for listening to my speech. I hope the next are of your liking.
Thank you. And now, with Ala al-Mughrabi and some help.
Look at that loser.
What are you talking about?
No way you're gonna win this contest.
Hey, stop it. I'm sure that some of you have been bullied at least once, or maybe seen it happen to someone else. That terrible feeling stays inside you. Hurts more than people think. Good morning, everyone. Have you ever felt your heart beat faster because you were scared to speak? Have you ever walked into school hoping no one would notice you? Because that's how one of my friends feel when they're being bullied. People laugh at him, they whisper when he walks by. Sometimes they use hurtful words on him, and sometimes they ignore him like he doesn't exist. He pretends he's okay, but inside him feels sad and alone. Bullying hurts more than people can see. Words can stay in our minds for a long time. Bullying can happen in the classroom, on the playground, or even online, and it can happen to anyone. I also feel sorry for the people who bully others. Many of them bully to show power or to get attention. Inside, they feel sad and alone. They feel empty and powerless. But that does not make bullying okay. Hurting others is never the answer. You might be wondering, how does bullying affect our feelings? It can make people feel a bit lost, feels a bit a bit scared. Also, it can make them feel lonely and unhappy. Sometimes it even stops them from trying new things. But the good news is we can stop it. If you see someone being bullied, stand up for them. If you're being bullied, tell a teacher, a parent, or a trusted adult. And before you speak, think, will my words hurt or help? Today, I choose to speak up. Today, I choose to be brave. And today, I ask you to choose kindness with me. Let's make our school a place where no one feels scared to be themselves. Thank you.
How did that go? Yeah, from here. It is not easy to move away from your comfort zone and then stand on stage in front of all this audience. It was a little bit challenging, but we managed to make it. Another applause for Ala. And now, talking about comfort zone, Khalid Turki.
What if one small decision could change how you see yourself forever? What if saying yes to something new, something that just scares you a little bit, opens a new door you never even knew existed? Taking a risk does not mean doing something dangerous. It means trying something new, even though you feel a little scared. It means believing in yourself and being brave enough to step out of your comfort zone. We take small risks every day. When we make a new friend, or join a new club, that is all risks that help us learn and grow. November 22nd, who remembers this date? It is the day Saudi Arabia shocked the world by beating Argentina, the eventual World Cup champions. It is also a special day for me because I tried something new. After school, my dad took me to his office to watch the match. At that time, I didn't like football. My friends didn't usually pick me for their teams, and I wasn't good at playing. But anyways, I went to watch the match. To my surprise, I enjoyed it. And that November 22nd is the day I stepped out of my comfort zone and discovered something new. And if you need proof that taking risks matters, think about Cristiano Ronaldo. He likes to, he's a risk. If I told you years ago that he's going to join the Saudi League, you would have told me I was crazy, but it is true. He's a risk taker and likes to try new things, and likes to step into the unknown. Sometimes we might fail, but failure is not the end. Failure is a teacher. Ronaldo missed goals, lost games, and faced criticism, but he never gave up. He always came back stronger. Ronaldo once said, "I'm not afraid of failing, I'm afraid of trying." Thank you.
Thank you, Khalid. And it is a great risk to stand on the stage. It's totally not easy. Our next speaker, I don't know, parents, you will love what he's saying, but hopefully you will do, and he will try to convince you of something. Abdel Aziz Al Aqil.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Abdel Aziz Al Aqil from class 5B. My parents think gaming is just sitting and pressing buttons, but somehow I can remember maps, levels, and controls. And then forget where I put my iPad 5 minutes ago. But that made me wonder, what if gamers are actually training their brains but just don't use those skills in real life? My idea is simple. Kids should use their gamer brain in real life, not just on screens. The same skills that help us win games can help us learn, practice, and succeed in school. In games, nothing is easy at first. You fail, you lose, and you try again. Gamers don't quit after one mistake. We change strategies. We learn the pattern. We figure out what went wrong, and we try again. That's problem solving, and that's the same skill we need for math, science, and writing. When you lose in a game, you don't crash out, turn it off forever, and rage quit. No, you try again. You say, okay, that didn't work. Let me try again. Imagine we use that same mindset in real life. A bad quiz wouldn't mean, oh, I'm bad at this. There's no way I'm passing. No, it would mean I need to try again with a better strategy. Many games require teamwork. You have a role, you communicate, and you help others succeed. And when gamers focus, they focus really hard. What if we use that same focus for 10 minutes of homework or practice? Would it hurt? Small focus leads to big success. So the next time someone says, oh, gaming is just a waste of time, remember this. Gaming teaches us how to think, solve problems, and try again. The real challenge isn't stopping games, it's using our gamer brain in real life. Because if we played life like a game, we might just level up for real. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdelaziz. We should all reinstall our children's Call of Duty and FIFA, maybe. I don't know. Our next speaker about AI, Badr al-Nafi'. Sorry.
Hi everyone, my name is Badr al-Nafi'. I'm glad to speak in front of you today. Before I start, I have a question. If robots ever take over the world, do you think they'll let us have weekends off? Well, I hope so, because I really like weekends. Today, I'm going to talk about something super cool called artificial intelligence, or AI for short. Artificial intelligence is when computers act smart. They can learn things just like we do, and do all kinds of tasks. But don't worry, they still can't clean my room. I tried asking, it didn't work. We see AI every day. It helps voice assistants answer questions. It makes video game characters act more real. It helps robots move. And helps apps choose videos or songs which we might like. So basically, AI knows what I want to watch before I even know what I want to watch. AI can do amazing things. It can help translate languages. It can help doctors find problems faster. It can even help cars drive themselves. And can make pictures, music, and stories. If AI ever writes my homework, I promise I'll give it full credit. AI is important because it makes life easier. It solves big problems for us and inspires new inventions for the future. Who knows? Maybe one day AI will invent a robot which actually does clean my room. I'm really hoping for that. So AI is something very powerful and useful. Imagine how much savings you can have if you rely on the use of AI instead of hiring some employees to do some work for you, for example. And remember, always maximize the use of AI and teach others to do so too. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something cool about artificial intelligence. And remember, if your toaster starts talking to you, that's not AI, that's a problem.
Yes, it's a big problem for close-down level. Now, these kids have worked really, really hard with their teachers. I've been working with them for like 3-4 weeks now. And so far they are doing wonderful, and I'm proud of every one of them, and they will do wonderful also. I would like to call our school's president, Dr. Sally Turkey, just to give a short word to our kids.
Also hold this because
okay.
one for Stevie, one for...
Okay. Can I just hold it?
You can.
Okay. Good morning. I am really glad you gave me a moment because I'm going to have to leave. I can't stay for the whole thing. I am so impressed. You are so good. I didn't think it was possible for you to be as good as the speeches that I've seen. I think with this, you are learning an extremely important skill, which is to be able to get up in front of other people and express your ideas so effectively the way you have. I think that for me, that skill has been one of the most important. And it was my father who insisted that I learn to do that. He said, you have to be able to give a speech at the drop of a hat, and that's what happened just right now. So, I thank the boys for working on this, and I thank you for the good ideas. It's not just the speaking, it's the great ideas that you have. I've already made some decisions about some changes in my thought based on what you've said. I really want to thank your teachers, because I think you've done an amazing job with preparing the boys and stimulating them to be thinking these thoughts and to be able to present so well. I want to thank our judges for being with us today. You are very kind and you are a part of the development of our boys and of our school. We really thank you. This is amazing. Thank you.
And now let's continue with our heroes. عبد العزيز بخيضر.
Hi everyone, my name is Abdulaziz Bakhadar. A lot of people think going viral is the best thing ever. When something goes viral, it gets millions of views, likes, and comments. It sounds exciting, like being famous overnight. But today I want to talk about why going viral isn't always a good thing. There have been kids who went viral for messing up during a performance or even saying something awkward. Even if they try deleting the video, it's too late. Once something is online, it can stay there forever. Another problem is that people can misunderstand things online. So when someone posts something online, it might sound funny to their friends, but strangers don't understand the full story. The comments can turn mean fast. People judge without knowing the person. So sometimes going viral feels less like fame and more like being watched by a crowd that doesn't care about your feelings. Also,
Going viral creates pressure. Some kids feel like they have to do even bigger or even crazier things just to stay popular. Instead of having fun, they care about likes and views. This can take the joy out of being yourself. Now, don't get me wrong, going viral isn't always bad. Some people use it to spread kindness, help others, or show talents. But the problem is when we forget that real people are behind the screens. So next time you post or share something online, ask yourself 3 questions. Would I want this shared about me? Could this hurt someone's feelings? And will I still be okay with this being online years from now? If we all just think before we click, we can make the internet a kinder place, one post at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Bakhir. Our next speaker is Ibrahim Al-Malki.
So today I want to talk about something very important, especially for young people. I have a question. Did you ever smoke or see someone smoke? If you did, or even if you did not, you probably know smoking is bad for you, right? Smoking can lead to many diseases, lung diseases, brain diseases, and even heart diseases. Younger kids smoke because they think it makes them cooler or even older, but in reality, it's harming their body breath by breath. And smoking prevents younger kids from doing daily activities, doing sports, or even with their hobbies, art, and many stuff. And it's even more dangerous for younger kids because their body is still growing. For example, I had a 14-year-old and we have a 30-year-old. The 14-year-old's body is still growing, so when he starts to smoke, his growth hormones in their body would stop growing and it can cause to death or maybe a serious illness or shortness in life. But it's still dangerous for a 30-year-old, but it's less dangerous because their body stopped growing. It can still lead to very, very serious illnesses and very bad stuff. So the next time you see somebody smoke or somebody trying to smoke, tell them why you should stop smoking and why smoking is bad for you. To have a better, stronger, and brighter future. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. And now, our next speaker is Tariq Al-Nafi'.
Hello everyone, I'm Tariq Al-Nafi'. Today I want to talk to you about something very important, and that important thing is good character. Good character is when you are nice to somebody and when you respect one another and when you are kind. And I wish all of you become a good character. But if you want to improve yourself and think, well, maybe I could improve, well, here's some tips for you to improve. My first tip is to follow these 2 steps, which are think before you act and think before you take a choice. And also, my second tip is for you to respect others, whether they're short, tall, young, old, all of it. It is also something very nice for other people. They would take it very seriously. And if you are not nice to somebody and do not have a good character, people will your life will change in a bad way. So I say to all of you today, and I'm choosing to speak up to all of you today, and I want to say, I wish you all being a good character. Thank you for listening. I'm Tariq Al-Nafi'.
Thank you, Tariq. Thank you, everyone. And now we have someone who will speak about something probably all dads and moms would be interested in. Yasin Sada.
Good morning, respected teachers and my dear friends. What's something that makes us happy, gives us energy, and brings people together? Something we need every single day.
Yes, it's true. Have you ever wondered how a biscuit from your local supermarket may have traveled from the other side of the world? Or how will you plan to make an international dish just by visiting one store? Well, it wasn't always this easy. Long ago, people hunted and gathered their food. Then they started farming, but their meals depended on the season. Later, people started buying food from many small specialized shops. There was a bakery for bread, a butcher for meat, and other small shops for different needs. A big change came with the invention of packaged food, canned food, and refrigerated food. These ideas help food last longer and travel farther. Because of these ideas, someone thought about how all food from all the countries would be sold under one roof. That one idea sparked a huge change. This is how supermarkets were born. Today, supermarkets allow us to enjoy food from global countries, save time, and choose from countless options. This story teaches us something important, that big changes don't always start with big plans. They often start with one simple idea. So the next time you walk into a supermarket, remember that it exists because someone dared to think differently. Because one idea can spark a change, and your idea might be the next one. Thank you.
Thank you. Now you should look differently when you go to the grocery shop. Our next speaker will talk about something many of us do, but might be convinced not to do all the time. Ibrahim Suleiman.
Good morning. My name is Ibrahim Suleiman. How many of us said, just one more video? Then suddenly, 30 minutes are gone. This doesn't happen because we are weak. This happens because short videos are designed to capture our attention quickly. Studies show that the average attention span has dropped from 12 seconds to less than 8 seconds. And students spend more than 2 hours a day watching very short videos. When the brain becomes used to speed, thinking in class becomes harder, deep thinking becomes tiring, reading a full page becomes boring. Here's when the IB learner profile becomes important. Thinker. An IB learner doesn't watch every video. They think and ask, is this useful? Or is it just a waste of my time? Inquire. They don't just watch, they ask questions, explore, and learn deeply. Principled. They understand that their time is valuable, so they set limits and don't allow screens to control them. Balanced. They balance between screen, study, and the rest. Reflective. At the end of the day, they ask themselves, what did I watch today to help me grow? In conclusion, short videos are not the enemy, but an IB learner knows that the choices are in their hands. IB learner profile is not only shown in the classroom, but in our daily choices, even when we are holding our phones. Thank you.
Thank you, Ibrahim. I will have less screen time from now on. Our next speaker, his brother participated with us maybe 5 years ago, I think. Ali Saghir. And now, Saif Saghir.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Saif Saghir. Before I start, imagine that you are a football player, not in a small club, in your national team, not in a friendly match, in a World Cup group stages match. There was a match. If you won, you will stay in the World Cup. And if you lost, you will be kicked out of the World Cup. The match begins. And you scored a goal. but not this goal you want. It was an own goal. After this, the match finished and you lost. When you lost, you returned to your country, sad, mad at yourself, even your family and parents and country people. After a week, you wanted to go to a coffee or a restaurant to refresh your mindset with your friends. And suddenly, an angry fan killed you by a gun. And you are dead, wasted. Let me give you the harder truth. This is not an imagination. This is a true story, happened in 1994. Andres Escobar, a Colombian defender, scored an own goal and they lost the match. When he returned to his country, he was sad, mad, and he got killed. My message today, stop bigotry, stop fantasism. It's a game, we're supposed to be happy. Enjoy football matches, enjoy your life. My name is Safe, and be safe. Goodbye.
Your name is Safe, and we will always be safe, inshallah. Nawaf Al-Qadi, with his popular character.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nawaf Ahmed Al-Qadi. Once there was a high school basketball player. He was good. He played a couple of matches, but suddenly he got kicked out. At that moment, he had two choices, either to give up or to keep trying and playing. At that moment, if he gave up, we wouldn't have heard of the player Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had that same story, but at that moment he didn't give up. He kept trying harder than ever. Sometimes people might doubt you, but don't let that affect you by any way. Just make that something to make you push and try harder. For example, you're good at a sport you want to do, or an idea you want to create, but people doubt you. Then you think, maybe it's actually too hard. But never think like that. Think as that as a push to make you do things better. Believing in yourself can turn fear into confidence and down to success. So that's why you have to always believe in yourself. And what this event is all about, one idea can spark a change. Thank you.
Thank you, and you will make the change. Our next speaker is Ahmed Nouri.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed Nouri. And I want to start by asking all of you a question. Have you ever opened your phone and felt afraid of what you might see? Well, before I start, let me tell you what cyberbullying is. Cyberbullying is the use of digital technologies, such as social media, text messages, online games, and websites to harass, threaten, embarrass, or target someone repeatedly. Cyberbullying is a rising form of bullying among teenagers. It doesn't stop when school ends. Day and night, it makes victims feel trapped and powerless. However, it has to come to an end by collectively rejecting it in all its forms. Let me ask you another question. Have you ever been cyberbullied? If you have, you would know it's not just words on a screen. Cyberbullying crawls into your thoughts, steals your confidence and sense of safety. It leaves you struggling in silence. School becomes unbearable. All the activities that were once joyful become a burden. Eventually, it leaves you isolated, anxious, and depressed. Do you know why cyberbullying is extremely dangerous and harmful? Well, let me tell you. It can spread to a large audience within minutes, and it gets out of control. It follows you everywhere. It starts to feel inescapable. Unfortunately, there are often no witnesses to the situation, making the bullying harder to stop. Always remember that you are not alone. Ask for help and take these actions as soon as you feel that you have been cyberbullied. First of all, directly inform a parent or a teacher. Talk to someone you trust and feel comfortable with. Report to school or platform. Save evidence. Never respond. Take breaks from social media and raise awareness, because that makes victims feel less alone. We must change, and we must change now. Speak up and share your story. Together, we will find solutions. When people are heard, they begin to heal. Victims, friends, teachers, and parents, join us to end cyberbullying. Join us to make a change. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. I like that you should keep an evidence if anyone tries cyberbullying with you. So, our next speaker, Sultan al-Busiri.
Hello everyone, my name is Sultan al-Busiri. Imagine I'm about to meet Mbappe, Messi, Neymar, Hakimi, and all the PSG football players. My heart was pounding, my palms were sweating. I was super excited, but then a security guard came and blocked off the whole area. I felt devastated, crushed. I thought I wasn't going to meet them anymore. I actually started walking away, but then this random lady told me and my brother to follow her. I didn't know her at all, but she took us with her into a special area. And guess what? I got to meet all the players. I even took pictures with them. It was awesome. For her, it was probably something small, but for me, it was huge. Later on that day, while I was reflecting on what happened with my family, I realized something. Kindness doesn't have to be something huge. Even a small act could change someone's whole day. Kindness is like a little spark. One spark could light a candle. With one candle, you could light more candles, and eventually, you could have a whole room bright with the lights of the candles. And kindness is important because 1, it's easy to do. 2, it doesn't cost anything. And 3, anybody could do them, even us kids. You don't need superpowers to make someone feel better. You just need to start that spark. Think about it. Guess what? A boy is standing alone watching a soccer game. You realize and say, do you want to play with us? Or when a boy is rushing to get to his next class, and his stuff falls, you stop, kneel down and help him pick it up. Or when a boy is being teased and made fun of, and you step in and say, leave him alone. All these things are easy to do and don't cost anything, and they can make somebody happy for a long time. Kindness spreads. When somebody does something kind for me, it makes me want to do something kind for them, then something kind for someone else. It's like a long line of dominoes, all lining up. Each domino is a kind act. All it takes is one small push, one tiny act, and suddenly all the other dominoes start falling, one after another, just from one tiny push. So here's my challenge. Tomorrow, do one small act of kindness. Smile at someone, help someone, say something nice. You never know, it can make him happy for a long time, and what great things might happen because of it. A spark could make a change. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Abdulaziz al-Msaid.
Good morning, everybody. Every day we make choices, big ones and very important ones, like choosing to do the homework or hitting the I'll do it later button for the 5th time. But here's the funny thing. One small choice can make a huge difference. Choosing to listen in class instead of daydreaming. Choosing to try instead of saying this is too hard. Choosing to be kind instead of a little bit annoying. One good choice can save your grade, your day, and even your teacher's patience. Imagine choosing to raise your hand in class. Your heart is racing. Your brain says, don't do it, but you do it anyway. And suddenly, you feel proud. That's the power of one choice. Make that one good choice today, because it might be the start of something amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdul Aziz. No worries, you were wonderful. Our next speaker, also about video games.
Rakan.
I know, I'm just waiting for them to put your clip mic. Rakan Al Muhammad.
Hello, my name is Rakan Muhammad. Rakan, get off your video games. You've been on them all day long. Whose parents ever told them that? Well, did you know if you use your video games in the right way, they can actually become educational, helpful, and beneficial in life? For the people that believe video games are a waste of time, I'm here today to change your perspective. I play video games often with my cousins, friends, and my brother. Most of the games I play are story games, like It Takes Two. These video games include puzzles and riddles that need planning and careful thinking. To succeed, I must think ahead, try different solutions, and learn from my mistakes. This improves my critical thinking and problem-solving skills in different situations. I also play racing games, like Formula 1 25. These games have many tracks with a lot of sharp turns. To succeed, I must focus, because one silly mistake, like turning too late or braking too early, could cause me to lose a lot of positions in the race, sometimes maybe even the whole entire race. This improves my concentration skills and my reaction time. I also play online games like Rocket League, or sometimes I might even play Fortnite. Online video games allowed me to get closer to my friends. And when I play in teams, it improves my communication skills and my teamwork skills. My idea is simple. Balance is key. If we choose the right games and play for the right amount of time, video games could actually be useful. Tell that to your parents next time. Maybe they'll be convinced and let you play. Thank you.
Believe me, I am convinced. Balance is the key word. Really, really, words are written from gold. Just to give you a few ideas about this, what the students went through this competition. They started in the classrooms with their teachers. They wrote the speeches. They done the editing, and then the teachers were able to nominate the students who are here today. And then they sat again with me and with the teachers, and we trained and trained and trained. It was challenging. It was a long time, but it is beneficial, and you can see the fruit of it today with these kids. And whatever they are doing today, anyone can do it. You just need to put the effort and the training. We are left with 6 more kids, and then we will read reactions from the teachers, from the judges, and then we will announce the winners. Our next kid is Muhammad Al-Dhukair.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad Al-Dhukair, and I'm so happy to be with you today. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a world with no imaginations, no stories to read, no cartoons to watch, no games to play, and no inventions to use. School will be boring, and playtime will disappear, and the world will feel grey and quiet. Sounds terrible, right? Luckily, we don't live in that world, and imagination is the reason why. Imagination is like a superpower that every one of us is born with. It helps us turn small ideas into big dreams. A plan was once just an idea in someone's mind. A robot, a video game, and even our favorite sports strategies all begin with imagination. Without it, nothing new would be created ever. Imagination also helps us in our daily lives. When we solve math problems, when we imagine the steps, when we write stories, when we imagine characters and places, when we face challenges, imagination helps us think, to be creative, brave, and curious. Most importantly, imagination helps us dream about the future. It helps us becoming doctors, teachers, engineers, athletes, or inventors. Every great person in history first imagined themselves doing something great. Imagination is the first step towards success. So let's never stop imagining. Let's read more books, ask more questions, try more ideas, and believe in our dreams. Because imagination doesn't just make life for fun. It helps us change the world. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Muhammad.
You did great.
Our next speaker is going to share something about perseverance. Walid Al-Mustafa.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Walid. While watching the 2022 World Cup, specifically the Saudi versus Argentina match, I watched as the players tackled the ball and passed it quickly between each other. I was amazed by their quick ability to think and make decisions within seconds. I remember the pride I felt after watching my team win, which inspired me to learn football. A few weeks later, I attended an academy where I began learning the basic football skills. At first, I wasn't able to master those skills in 1 to 2 days, which made me a bit frustrated. Hence, after constantly practicing 3 to 4 times a week, I mastered those skills and worked to improve them, which indicates how determined I was. As time passed on, this has taught me the importance of perseverance and not giving up when facing challenges. This has taught me to keep going on, because as commonly heard, life is a series of commas, not periods. Therefore, we should strive and put in effort to reach our desired goal. Recognizing the importance of perseverance has taught me to think creatively and act fast in the best way possible. It taught me to keep my goal ahead of me and never give up, not like what Neymar did when he joined Al Hilal. Thank you.
Thank you, you did wonderful. Our next speaker is Naif Al-Abdel Kareem.
Hi, I'm Naif Abdul Kareem. Did you know that helping others doesn't have to be something big? It can be something simple or small. One day at school in recess, I was feeling down. So I sat by myself when my friend came to me and asked me, "Is everything all right?" And that simple action made a huge difference to me. It touched me and it touched my heart. Helping others can be something simple or small. It can be simple. We can share our food, we can say kind words, we can stand up for someone. When we help others, people feel safe. They feel respected, they feel cared for. And on top of all that, you will be loved, respected, and gain more friends. So remember this. One small act of kindness can change someone's day. Thank you.
Thank you, Naif. Well said. We have another Naif, but a different one. Our next speaker is Naif Al-Dosari.
Hello, I'm Naif Al-Dosari. Words are very powerful. Even though we cannot see them, words can affect how people feel, think, and see. A single kind word can make someone feel confident and believe in themselves. But a single hurtful word can make someone feel sad, weak, or lonely. When we speak, our words can build people up or break them down. Saying "you can do it" can give someone courage. Saying "you are useless" can hurt someone for a very long time. Many people remember painful words more than painful actions because words stay in minds. Words also affect how we treat each other. Respectful words create friendship and peace. Mean words create anger and problems. This is why it's important to think before we speak, asking ourselves, will my words hurt or help? Can make a big difference. In the end, we should choose our words carefully. I know that sometimes words can slip out, but that does not stop us from apologizing. Using kind, honest, and respectful words can make this world a better place. Please remember, one idea can spark a change. Thank you.
Yes, it does. It does spark a change. Salah Al-Suhaimi is next, talking a little bit about kindness. Look at this great smile.
Sorry.
Hello everyone, my name is Salah Al-Suhaimi. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever done something that was purely selfless? Now think about that moment where you chose to help simply because someone needs it. That is true power of kindness. Last month, I had the chance to visit a special needs center, and it was an experience I will never forget. At first, I was nervous because it was my first time going there. The moment I walked in, I realized this experience wasn't about me at all. It was about being present for others. I noticed a boy. I realized he was shy and not interacting with anyone. I paused for a moment, wondering if approaching him might make me even more uncomfortable. But I decided to reach out as a true act of kindness. In that moment, I realized kindness wasn't about doing something impressive. It was about listening and making someone feel valued. I wasn't there to be a hero. I was there to serve, to support, and to care. In that moment, I learned something important. Kindness doesn't have to be big to be powerful. Kindness can be simple. For example, one day at school, I noticed a new student sitting alone. I thought about how uncomfortable it can feel to be new and unsure. So I invited him to sit with us. That small action didn't change the whole world, but it changed his world. At the end of the day, that was what mattered. Now imagine this. If every student in our school did one kind act each day, hundreds of small meaningful actions would spread through our hallways. People would feel supported. They would feel respected. They would feel like they belong. So today, I want to leave you the challenge. Choose kindness. Choose to notice others. Choose to act even when it's easier not to. Remember, one idea can spark change, and that idea can start with you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Salah. What nice words. Our next and last speaker today, but for sure is not the least, another star, Faisal Al-Samdan.
One moment of anger can destroy a friendship. But one moment of calm can save it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've all felt anger, sadness, or even nervousness at some point. These are part of being human. They're normal. But here's the question. What do we do with these emotions? How we control them can change our relationships, our choices, and even the way we see ourselves. Let me share a story to you. There was one student at school who loved playing basketball, but surprisingly, he lost. He was furious, but he came up to his friend who won against him, and he screamed at him and got mad and all that, and stormed away after that. Later that day, he felt regret. He wished he could undo his words and be better.
So the next day, he approached up his friend and apologized. And his friend, of course, apologized back. And that one moment saved their friendship. So this story is simple, but the lesson is profound. Managing your emotions isn't just about staying calm. It's about making conscious choices. So ladies and gentlemen, my challenge to you is when you feel anger rising, take a deep breath, pause. Think before you speak. Think calm before you speak. And ladies and gentlemen, stay calm out there and never be mad. Because being mad can ruin our relationships and friendships. Thank you all.
Thank you. What a great advice. Now, we will give the judges the time to process the march and everything. I would like to listen to some reactions about the performance of our students. Dr. Adam Hussein, Mr. Suleiman, the teachers, please come. We will just have some reflections before we continue.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of your achievement. My expectation before the event was 100%. But now you exceed my expectation to 400 million%. So thank you so much for your effort. I'm so proud of you. And inshallah, it's going to be very, very amazing last talk for our school. Thank you.
Another time, wow, I learned a lot of you today. I am proud of you. I appreciate what I saw today. Thank you, all of the students. Thank you, all our colleagues, teachers, judges, IT. Also, thank you, Ashraf. Thank you, mothers and fathers, for all support. Inshallah, next week we will meet in the classes for unit festival, unit party. All of you will be with us, and we will hear from all the students. Thank you very much.
Okay, I know that feeling, wallahi. Yani some boys were a little bit nervous. I know it. It's not easy to face such an audience. I feel it now. But thank you very much. I'm very proud of you all. You did great, and you will never forget this experience. Thank you very much.
Okay, what an amazing job, grade 5 students. We, grade 5 teachers, we are so proud of all your hard work. Remember, every idea can spark a change, and I believe you will be one of the leaders in the future that, that will bring the change into our lives. Thank you so much.
I will announce that now it's the time to announce the winner. And you start with the bronze, with the silver, and then with the gold. So start doing with bronze, silver. But the first thing is just to,
Four of you from especially
say
my
anything.
grade 5C, very proud of you guys. I knew you guys could do it. MashaAllah, thank you guys.
After all of these speeches, I was really extremely proud of everybody. You did a great job. Even some adults can't do what you did today. You did an awesome job, and you have to applause for yourself. Applause for yourself. You did a great job, everybody. It was great. It was awesome.
Thank you all. Thank you for all the great efforts during the classes. I know it's not easy. You've been doing a wonderful work in the classroom. And I'm really, really, really proud of every and each student who was here today and all the students that we have in grade 5. We have great, great group of students and waiting for the next event, which is the PYP exhibition. The next, we want to listen from the judges. The judges are not from the primary stage. They are waiting for these wonderful kids to go to their stage. They are from secondary and intermediate. We want to meet them. We want to listen what they think. and then after that we will announce the winners of today's event.
It's on. No, here. We need to transfer this to him.
Okay, judges, so that's good.
Before we finish calculating?
Yeah, before.
All right, that's right.
Okay, guys.
How many minutes? How many minutes should I speak for?
Just really short.
Okay.
Just reaction only.
Okay.
Hand up, guys. Quiet.
Hey guys, how we doing? I think you are doing good. I am truly very impressed with what we just saw here. To know that you guys are going to be moving on to become the future of this school really makes me feel very safe and makes me feel very comfortable. Coming from high school, honestly, I could have some of you guys give our students some pointers. Really, it is, not often that I see performances like this, guys. You have done amazing work, which I'm sure had a lot of amazing preparation with you, with your teachers, with your parents behind it, and our results were truly incredible. Guys, I want to thank every one of you so much. Good. They're still calculating. That's good. They're doing the math.
First and foremost, grade fives, as Mr. Daniel said, it is incredibly impressive what you guys have been able to pull off. I'm just about to go and join my year eights for speeches and giving presentations. And if any of them are able to perform at the level that you guys have performed, then they're in for a very, very strong score. It was incredibly difficult to judge this, and I just want you all to know that it is a fantastic feat that you've been able to achieve. You should be very thankful to your teachers, and to also make sure that you never ever give up, and also factor in a lot of what your peers are saying in these speeches, because the messages are golden. Thank you very much.
Good morning. I just want to say thank you and congratulations to everybody, to the teachers as well, and to the PYP department. Good job.
We need another mic. Yeah. Okay. But I think they should announce the winners.
Yeah.
الغداء يعطي حق النون ساعة.
خلاص اوكي. الحين انا بحكي بعدين هم
بيجوا لك ما بحكوا كمان.
لا هم راح يضلوا جالسين يعطوا نتائج والباقي يوزعوا هاي
طيب
فوق.
الكاميرا بتصير تحني لهنا.
توزيع هون بس اللي بيحكي الاسماء هم. طيب اوكي.
Are we there or here?
It's good. Secure. Okay.
Okay, judges, when you come and announce the results.
Right up here.
Mr. Right. Mr. Sulaiman. Teachers, could you come please?
You take this.
Mr. Muhammad, Mr. Ahmed.
طالع من الكاميرا.
So, right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Start one by one. The bronze level.
So first we will announce the bronze level. The bronze level.
All right. First up for our bronze winners, Adlan Al Abbas.
مين معلمه؟
Okay. Okay. Next up is Khalid Turkey.
يلا مبروك يا خالد.
Now we have Yazin Al-Shahri. Next we have Ahmed Lori.
اوكي يلا يلا يا احمد قوي يا احمد يلا
اعطيه واحدة ثانية. اوكي.
قلنا
بعدين آخر شيء بتبدل له إياه مو مشكلة.
All right. Next we have Abdulaziz Al Musaid.
إياهم طريقة. Congratulations.
feel happy عزوز سمايل يا عزوز سمايل سمايل يلا تكت تكت.
Next up, Walid Al Mustafa.
Last one in bronze.
There's two more.
Congratulations, Walid.
Look at the camera, look at the camera.
Next, we have Naif Al Abdul Kareem.
مبروك.
Look at the camera, look at the camera. يلا.
And finally, we have Nawaf Al Qadi.
I think the first two should be good.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Because no. The problem with what happened was that there were only two scores, right?
We'll
So
now
it's not
move
there
on
yet.
to the silver.
And then what happened is that we totaled it. At the beginning, I divided it by 2. But then Isa said, let's just go with the highest. So because we were already...
I know, because the first one's really amazing. I don't know why.
Yeah, so both of them are 29
We're good.
and 26. They should be...
Okay, first for the silver is Abdulaziz Bakhaider. We already moved over the silver. Where are they?
It's upside down. It's just the two of them.
Okay, let's come back to
you have an announcement, Mr. Joe. Could you make it?
Okay.
Boys, listen. All right, we apologize. Okay, so because I came late and
Just don't tell them what is their new position. Just tell them they are not in bronze, they are something else.
the first two, Adlan and Yazan, you're not in bronze. Okay, you are not in bronze. So we'll just continue with the calling. Yes. But give it to the teacher. Let's give it to the teacher first. Okay.
Yeah, bring back your shields. You are repositioned. There was a slight calculation mistake.
Yes, we're already there. Yeah. Okay, next for the silver is Ala Al Maghrabi.
You made it. Yalla.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Stand. Look at the camera, Alec. Yalla, Alec, go. Take it. Hold it front.
Next we have, are we ready? Muhammad Al Balushi.
Come closer, come closer. Come closer.
Good job.
Now we have Naif Al Dosari.
Look at the camera, Naif, look at the camera. Yalla, Naif, yalla. Hold it properly.
Good.
Yalla, go, yo.
Next is Faisal Zaria.
Come closer, bro. Proud of you.
Okay. Next we have Saif Al-Saghir.
مبروك يا شيخ.
مبروك يا شيخ.
Next up, we have Manaf and Nahdi.
I'm thinking of the picture. Good for you, Manaf. Proud of you.
Okay, hold it carefully, okay? There's a picture.
Next, we have Abdulaziz Al Aqil.
Wonderful, Azuz. Allah yarda عليك. كويس. Oops, be careful.
Next, Ibrahim Al Malfi.
Good job, good job.
Next, we have Tariq Al Naffar. And so with these two.
طارق مبروك مبروك.
We next have Sultan Al Dosari.
مبروك مبروك. Silver. How many more in silver? All this silver.
Just take this one for now and we'll change it later. It's bronze, but you're silver.
لا silver. How many more in silver?
I'm sorry?
How many total silver?
It's because of these. That's why these two will be here. So we remove this. So one more. So just announce all as gold.
Okay, so so how many more here?
10.
10?
Supposed to be 10. So
Yeah, but how many are
No,
there?
there's 11 though, right?
there's 11 here.
No, that we put 10, but if we moved him here, then that's 11.
So here now there's 11. So one more kid.
Yeah, one more.
Okay.
Okay. And just to get the first name. Next up, we have Muhammad Al Dhukair.
Give him silver. Give him bronze. Yeah, we'll change it later. We'll change it later.
Look at Mr. Ali. Thank you, Mr. Ali.
I'll announce for the gold. Yes.
Now the gold.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, everyone. Now, gold, please.
Suleiman. Number 4. Yes. Yes.
يلا بدر.
Next we have Suleiman Balous.
علي. مبروك مبروك مبروك.
Look at Mr. Ali. Bravo, Sulaiman. Bravo.
Next up, Salah Al Suhaimi.
برافو صلاح. رايق صراحة، رايق الله يرضى عليك.
لوك مستر علي، لوك مستر علي.
اوكي. برافو صلاح، برافو.
Next up is Ibrahim As-Suleiman.
حكام خارجيين. انا والله ما حد دخل فيهم. مبروك مبروك يا ابو.
Stay here from now. That's it.
The rest, all your students?
Next up we have Badr Nafa.
مبروك بالدوري، الله يرضى عليك.
Next up we have Yasin Asada.
How many gold? مبروك يا ياسين، مبروك.
Good. All right, guys, next up we have Sultan Ad-Dosari.
No, you finish with that.
Oh. He left?
No, you gave him silver.
Oh, who wrote this?
Bronze.
Yeah, this is a mistake then. Who wrote this?
Who else? I think what we have now is the students who you let at the beginning. Adlan, we have.
Yeah,
Adlan.
yeah, you're correct.
Adlan and
Yazan.
both of them.
I'll announce
They
this.
are gold, yeah, for sure. Thank you.
Okay, should I announce it? Or I'll announce these two then?
Adlan.
Okay. All right, so I'll call them up. Yep. All right, I'd like to call back to the stage Mr. Adlan Al-Abbas.
Give him gold. أنا من أول عارف إنك ذهب.
Golden boy.
يلا, you had two prizes.
Yazan, right?
Gold and.
Yeah, there's those two.
Yazan?
Yeah. I'd like to call back to the stage as well Yazan Al-Shahri.
Yazan!
You did a great job.
All right, do you want this? Yes, now finish. You're welcome.
Let's check, خلينا نتأكد. مستر محمد عبد العظيم.
He's arresting correction. It's a little embarrassing.
Mr. Richard. Where's Mr. Richard? Yeah, Richard, you did a lot for us. I would also like to call the judges.
Okay.
The gold, students with gold, come with gold only.
راح ناديهم كلهم بس دفعة ما راح نلعب.
Student with gold. Come. Yes, with your knee, with your knee. With your knee. Come here, please. Come here, please. Student with silver, come please. Student with silver, only student with silver. In front of them. With your knees. On your knees. تعال هنا حبيبي، تعال. أولاد. You are so. Why are you coming? تعالوا لهنا. أيوة بس عندك. تعال. بس قدامه. Student with silver. يلا.